What's up, Internet? Serial Man here with the live coverage of the Video Game Award. No, hold on, I'm being told. No, we can't do that. Okay, all right. So we'll just talk about something else then. Well,
I mean, we can talk about the Game Awards. We just can't stream the Game Awards.
yeah, I didn't even think we could talk about.
No, we can talk about it. Jeff Keighley will not come and take us out live on stream
that we know
because
of.
he's
The
in
numbers
LA
may
and we're
go up
not.
if that does happen.
That's true. It would if he showed up, our numbers would improve. That is very much the truth. You're not wrong.
Well,
Also,
um,
Waldorf and the other guy, the Muppet guys, are at the Game Awards, and it's amazing.
What, Henson's there?
Yeah, yeah, they're making great jokes.
Hmm.
It's like every joke everybody ever makes about the Game Awards are like they're like Hideo Kojima's here. You know, him and Jeff are really good friends. And the other one goes, "Does Hideo know that?"
well, I guess we could talk about the Video Game Awards then. Uh, I kind of scrolled through it there. I haven't really got to watch much of it, but
I watched a lot of it, and by a lot, pretty much the whole thing.
I'm afraid to watch the video game awards because they just announce all these new games that I'm not gonna have time to play.
I can already tell you right now, February and March is booked. Uh, it's going to be a busy time of the year apparently because everybody is coming out in February and March.
Well, that gives people time to do things that don't have a Valentine's.
Well, it's like late February, so
Dang.
yeah,
They ruined it. They had the
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm just wondering
Well,
what the one more thing will be at this year's awards because there's always that. Oh, and we have one more thing
one
kind
more
of
thing.
moment. But
Um,
yeah,
And then one more thing.
yeah, one more.
Ah,
and one more. So, what have you saw that you liked?
Okay. Well, I think the big thing was, it's near and dear to my heart was the Helldivers announcement. So the
Helldiver,
Illuminate are out right now.
the Illuminate. Is that the new
Yep,
enemy?
that's the new enemy. It's out right now. You can fight on in cities.
Oh,
There's
that's
now a
cool.
there's a 4x4 truck that you can get in and drive, and you can run over the Illuminate in the city. So yeah, it
mm,
looked really cool. It had the Helldivers music. It made me hype. The guy in the Helldivers uniform came out.
Can you get truck nuts on the truck?
You can equip truck nuts. You heard it here first.
Nice.
Yep. If you buy the truck nuts war bond.
Truck
So
war.
just saying. Yep. There's a new Turok game coming out for all of us OGs.
Is it
They're making Turok.
is the war brand called going banana for nuts?
I hope so. Now that you've said that.
You guys can
I was
use
hoping
that
it,
free of
I was
charge.
hoping it was going to be try my nuts.
Nice.
I
Nice. Let's see what else. They announced a new Onimusha game
saw that.
for 2026, which made me really excited because probably don't know this about me. I fucking loved Onimusha.
I never played it.
This is a great game. I bought it day one on my PS2. Loved it ever since. Great game. It's like, do you like a little bit of Resident Evil mixed with ninjas, because we got the deal for you.
Zombie ninjas.
Yeah, zombie ninjas.
Um, I see that they announced something for Elden Ring,
They did, and it looks kind of cool.
a co-op spinoff
Yeah,
called Night
co-op.
Rain.
Yep, yep.
Like,
Multiplayer, survival,
is it
Elden Ring.
like a two-player co-op, or did they say
They haven't
up
said, but it showed
with
multiple
up to
characters.
two friends, so you can do like a
So you-
three-man.
Three. of 'em.
So it's
Yep,
so it's like a Destiny take on the Elden Ring.
yep. Pretty much. Yep,
Get
yep.
your
It
fire
looked like
team
there was
going.
some. It looked like there was some fighting, like reminiscent of sort of like a Monster Hunter style. Um, it looked really good. Let's see what else. I've been posting stuff in and out of Discord, trying to keep up with it. I saw that they were doing a retro inspired Double Dragon game and a Ninja Gaiden game.
Yep. And Rebirth is coming to PC in
Rebirth is
January.
coming to PC in January, so
I'm so surprised.
yeah, I know. Who saw that coming? Not everyone who ever lived.
Still gotta beat
Yep.
that game.
I got to play it, but now I can play it. I can play Remake and Rebirth on my PC. So there you
Mhm.
go.
You just gotta do it instead of playing Once Human. Or
I haven't
7
been
days.
playing a lot of
7 days
Once
has been
Human.
what you're doing lately.
Yeah, 7 days was really good to play when I was sick. Um, so I did a lot of that. I'm now getting ready to start my sixth Horde night. Maybe it's a day 42 Horde. So got me a base set up at the Poppin' Pills.
Mm-hmm. Popping
I
field.
got I got a little Horde base set up next to it with some electric fences and some spinny rims.
I don't know where he got the idea to do all that stuff, chat.
So that's there. I got I found a sniper rifle yesterday. Pretty pumped about it. I got the motorcycle. I don't have a beaker and it's pissing me off because I can't build my chem station unless there's a beaker. And there should have been a beaker in my popping pills and there wasn't one and I'm pissed off about it.
I mean, you could always wrench broken chem stations and potentially get a bigger.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of 7 days.
There's a game called Thick as Thieves. And,
I didn't
and
get to see that
I
one.
usually become a kleptomaniac when I play a game. But oddly, I don't know if I would like where everybody's a thief, you know? Takes the fun out of
Yeah, they're taking your special.
it.
Apparently, they announced Spider-Man 3, the final chapter, the Insomniac game. So there'll be the third and final game for it. Uh, let's see. There was a Final Fantasy 16 Cross Tekken 8
Our World
thing
expansion.
announced. There's a Power World expansion. Yep. Which, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say this now. I hope Power World wins their lawsuit because I don't want Power World to go away because that game is way better than it has a right to be. Which is pretty much just about every indie game that came out in 2024. It's way better than it ever had a right to be.
Hmm. Did see Snoop Dogg performing.
I saw him at the awards. I saw him present. I didn't get to watch him perform. So it made me sad.
You didn't want to see him drop it like it's hot.
No, I did want to see him drop it like it's hot. That was the whole thing. Apparently, they announced a sequel to Okami. There's just a bunch of stuff announced. Really, there's very good game awards this year. Like there wasn't a whole lot of jank.
Jake.
Yeah, sometimes there's jank. This time
We
there
promise
was
you
not.
50% less jank.
That's true. But opening it with CD Projekt Red announcing Witcher 4, that was a hell of a move. So if Power World's getting an expansion, does that mean we're going back to Power World?
I mean, we were always going back to Power. It was just when.
That's true.
I've never been there.
It's
Buck,
it's
you would
so
love it,
fun.
I
I
think.
don't know why, but it just is. And I don't like Pokemon, like, but it's like it's different.
That's
I did
true.
get into that one fight, and I had to fight the thing by myself instead of like you and Tim were locked outside the
Oh
dungeon.
yeah,
And
well,
I
you
was
thought it was like
so
you just have to
underleveled.
yeah, hit him off the floor with this. It was bad. Then we tried each individually and hit him off the floor with us too. I think Flute Guy's playing like every flute that has ever been made.
I mean, if you have that title.
You kind of got to, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Did
yeah.
Helldivers 2 win?
Helldivers 2 won best multiplayer game and best let's see, let me look here and see because they won multiple awards tonight, believe it or not.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. I have said this and I was gonna wait for us to do like our own like game of the year type of thing, but I'll just tell you, I think Helldivers 2 is my game of the year. I think that's the game I've had the most fun with that I've played this year. Yeah, they won best ongoing game. And they got another one too. What is it?
Yeah. I mean, we
Astrobot won a
jumped back
bunch of
into
stuff.
Helldivers the other day and played it. Hadn't played in months, and it was just like, bam, instant gratification. Just
Yep.
immediately fun.
Yep.
I
Best
was throwing
multiplayer game and
nukes
best
at
ongoing game.
Clan Diesel over there every chance I
Mm-hmm.
could.
He was. He started with his laugh, and I was like, "Oh shit! I know what that laugh means. We're all dead." Because all you don't get a "Hey, watch out! I'm throwing this 500 kg." You just get run. But there's a delay between that.
We're in danger.
And it's just long enough of a delay to know that you can't run. It's over. So then you just salute the bomb as it comes down.
I throw it just far enough out where it hasn't killed anybody yet.
Looks like Borderlands 4 has an official
Borderlands
game
4,
trailer too.
they did show a trailer for Borderlands 4. It made absolutely no sense to me. I don't have any idea what's going on there. Uh I didn't play Borderlands 3, but Borderlands 4 exists. There's a trailer for it. Already though, the Borderlands 4 trailer has more views than the Borderlands movie.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep. See, they thought Borderlands 3 was the worst thing they could do to Borderlands, and then they made the movie. And the movie went, hold my beer.
Yeah. You want us to take the tension and the views off of 3? I got this. Let's make
Well,
a
here's the
movie.
thing, though. It was smart. they released the movie and it bombed and everybody hated it so bad. So now anything they mention about Borderlands 4 is automatically astronomically better because they're like, at least it's not the movie. So you know what? Smart, Randy Pritchford. Smart. I'll give you that one.
I still want to play through Borderlands 3. I've
I
enjoyed
don't
all the elements.
own Borderlands 3. I have to buy. I would have to buy it. What else was there at the awards tonight? Naughty Dog unveiled their new space adventure called Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet. That's about stuff in
Hmm.
space. Astrobot won Game of the Year.
Astrobot won Game of the Year.
Astrobot won Game of the Year. You're smirking your nose, but everybody loves Astrobot.
Well, see, I haven't played Astrobot, so
That's
have
true.
you played Astrobot?
I do. I pre-ordered Astrobot for Clandis Allen because he loves the little Astrobot game that comes with your PS5 that shows off your PS5 and what it can do. And then you could get to collect all the old PlayStation stuff in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, Dad, look at this. Did you have this? And it's like a PS1. And I'm like, yeah, you bet your sweet ass I do. He's like, what about this? And I said, that's a PS Move. Nobody owns that.
So,
So then I
what type of
pre-ordered
game
it
is
for him.
Astrobot?
It's a little. It's like a Mario game. It's a little platforming adventure game, and you collect all these other bots. But there's a bunch of bots in the game that are made like Sony characters. So you can find a Kratos Astrobot, uh, the friggin'
Does that one
Uncharted,
get
Nathan
really
Drake
adult
bot.
really quickly?
He does.
Starts
There's like a
murdering
Jack
people?
and Daxter and freaking Cade Six is in there. There's like all these people, and you'll unlock them, and you're like, oh my god, I know that guy. Like
Cade,
Unjammer Lammy is in there.
Cade 6 is a Sony character now.
He is. Yep, Cade Six is a Sony character now.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So
Okay, so apparently the guy in the Borderlands trailer that's standing in front of the Borderlands logo gate thing is called the
mhm.
Timekeeper. That means nothing to me, but I hope it means something to somebody.
Well, unless it's from Borderlands 3, it means nothing to me.
Yeah, I have no idea. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth won Best Score in Music. That's when I saw Matt and Marisha because they were setting with the Final Fantasy people, and the Final Fantasy music guy high fived Matt as he was going on stage.
Damn.
And I'm like, I know those guys. They don't know me, but I know them. Yep. Oh my God. Okay, so uh right now there are Jesus. There's over 60,000 people playing Helldivers 2 right now.
It's so
so
fun.
so get ready. It is fun. Like I said, it's the most fun I've had out of any game so far this year. I think it was the best one. So yeah, you'll see those numbers going up a lot probably. Yeah, okay, right now that was 32 minutes ago. Now there's 105,000 people playing. And that's just
Damn.
Steam numbers. That's not PlayStation. So you know what? Good on them. Good on them.
Apparently, the Timekeeper got one mention in Borderlands 3 as like a lore note.
I'm assuming he's something important.
Apparently, in the note, he's a vault monster.
Well, that don't sound good. What's a vault monster?
Final.
Yeah, but I don't know either. I mean, I've opened a vault in Borderlands.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah,
found out that there was a bunch of vaults.
Yeah,
There's a
then we
bunch of
find out
vaults
there's
in
a bunch of
Fallout, right?
vaults. There are in Fallout, yes.
there's
Maybe it's a
vaults in all the
crossover.
games.
Maybe it's a crossover, and we find out Borderlands is just far future Fallout.
Right?
We just didn't know.
It's when everybody finally came back to the surface and started doing all their wild, crazy shit.
I want to play Borderlands. I'll probably play Borderlands 2.
It's the best one.
I mean, if you haven't played 3, you don't know.
Nah, I'm pretty
True.
sure because everybody was like, "This
But I
ain't
did play the
Borderlands."
prequel, and that was awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, the prequel was bad.
Borderlands has the same problem Diablo does.
I'm
So
gonna play
every
Borderlands
game
4.
that they release is not the second game again.
Right?
Except for apparently Path of Exile, which apparently their second game is just more Diablo 2. Which apparently is what everybody wanted.
It is what everybody wants.
Because everybody is playing fucking Path of Exile 2. If they're not playing Marvel Rivals, they're playing Path of Exile 2. And some people, I'm pretty sure, are playing both at the same time.
I mean, maybe.
Borderlands 3 tried to break my Xbox. Interesting.
I mean, it could. Was it because you threw something at your Xbox? Did you try to throw a brick your Xbox? Thus, your Xbox getting bricked. Also, I heard Marvel Rivals is causing people to get bricked, but it's because of Squirrel Girl, not because of.
I was gonna say I've heard bricked as something completely different than
Yeah.
being broken.
Yeah, something about Squirrel Girl, nuts, and bricked. I don't know what those have to do together, but it's some kind of code in Marvel Rivals. I don't know.
And were they playing it during November?
No, because it didn't come out yet.
Exactly. They made sure that
They're
they
making
got
up for
past the
lost
No Nut
time.
November, and now
Exactly.
they launched Squirrel Girl, and everybody's like, "Well, I had a month that I got to make up for."
Exactly. It's December.
Right.
These nuts.
Except for the sad part is most of the nuts have gone dormant in December.
Damn. Everybody go play Marvel Rivals. Tip yourselves out. I don't
mean,
remember that, but
yeah.
I did not have anything to do. I never even touched Borderlands 3.
Nope.
So I had nothing to do with that.
But none of us touched that one.
I think I have it on Steam.
You do?
I haven't played it.
You do. I know this.
Yeah.
Because it shows up in my game library.
Yeah, we had to share their game libraries so I could play that Bellrite game. So Bellrite, I played that the other day. Clint
Yep.
Diesel signed up for this whatever quest or something.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I signed up for a thing. I was going to play it and then got horribly, horribly ill. And I was like, Diz, we got until the 5th to play this game. And he's like, I was like, I can try, but I'm not going to be entertaining. And he's like, well, I can do it. And I'm like, cool.
I got in there and not to go too in depth on the game, it's like a survival game, kind of like more like Valheim. So when you eat food, it gives you bonuses. You don't have to eat food and drink water to survive. So not like a true survival game. I don't know what you call those games, like Valheim. But the art style is more
Sandbox.
realistic. Yeah, probably sandbox, right? It was really interesting though because there's that aspect of it, and then I went down to the village, and there's this pre-made world with all these NPCs in it, and you talk to the NPCs, and it presents you dialogue and options like it would in Mass Effect. So you get to
Yep.
pick how you respond to them, and then how you respond or what quests you do for them. You gain favor with them, and then you can kind of get in with them, align yourself with them. Like at first, they won't even let me stay in the little town, the little village. They're like, no, I'll let you build a shack on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, but if you get near us, we're going to shoot you. If we had guns, we're going to shoot you with bows and arrows because we don't have guns.
Yeah. So I go build a shack, and then they tell me to go meet this guy who pissed him off. He's a hunter, but apparently they need the hunter, but the hunter's also an asshole. So
Is that Hunter
so they
kin to
send me to
JD?
deal with them. It
Yep.
maybe so. While I go meet this hunter, and the hunter, he's not wearing a shirt, so bare chest, and then he's wearing a fur vest over top of his bare chest that's open on the.
It's like
I'm
if you
like,
ordered
what?
Craven the Hunter from Spider-Man, but from Wish.
Yeah. So he becomes your one of your companions, and you can set them into three modes. You can set them in a companion, which follows you around and helps you out, does kills things, whatever. You can set them to a worker, and they'll just do basically. You can assign work orders to them, and they'll do the work for you, or they'll just start chopping down trees. Or you can
Mhm.
assign them to a defender, so they defend your settlement. And I don't know. I guess you collect these guys over time, and you can build like an army. And I
Yeah, I
just feel
know
like the game
eventually
keeps
you get
scaling
to
up.
it.
You
I
know.
know eventually you'd like take over a town, and
Yep.
then you have to like recruit an army and keep an army up and send them to do stuff and things like that. The gameplay that you showed was very. It reminded me a whole lot of Asuka.
Yeah. I would like to play Oscar. Actually,
Yeah, it reminded me a whole lot because on that you built the little thatch
you do. Except
lean-to thing.
the villagers for it just kind of show up,
Yeah, you have to summon them from the void
and
or wherever. Yeah,
I feel like this one you actually have to go find them and recruit them
yeah,
and stuff. So,
yeah. The hunter's like, yeah, the village is an asshole. I don't want to help them, but I'll help you.
yeah. Well, they don't like you. Okay, I'll help you because that'll piss them off.
Yeah, this will be great.
Oh, so it was pretty interesting.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
But there was one NPC in particular scared the shit out of me. Her name was Ingrid.
Oh
She
yeah.
sat on this bench and was just staring off into the void. And then I went to talk to somebody and turn around, and she was fucking gone. She went to
Harris Moore
stealth mode. I don't know. Maybe.
stared off
Hey,
into the void.
she was scary. Yeah, she was scary.
And I think is it in early access right now?
It
All
is.
right.
It's in. Well, actually, I think it's at 1.0 now, but
Well, no.
it may be early access. But I know the reason we got it, they were doing a big push because they just released a big update that was focusing on like your helpers and villagers and stuff like that.
Oh, and the building was a little unique. I hadn't experienced exactly. I tell you, the only other game that I experienced the building uh, was the Lego Fortnite. So you basically you go into your building mode and you put out a design on the ground, and at one end of the design is like where you put all your materials. You like it'll tell you you need 5 wood and 6 stone, and you just like deposit that, and then you turn around to the design, and it's got these little points all over it, and you have to walk around and click on each point, and it builds a little bit as you're going around. So it's trying to make you feel like you're actually building the structure,
Yep.
which
Oh, you mean it's not like Valheim or PAX Day where I have to like
exactly
make
it's not.
structural bullshit?
No, that's not how this one works.
No, it's just it's going to take these resources, bring me the resources, and I'll give you a house.
Mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the fact that those, PAX Day and Valheim force you to think about how you're building the structure so that it seems more realistic of building. But it's the amount of resources it takes to actually fucking build something
Yeah.
becomes annoying.
What
Yeah.
did you think about PAX Days? Kind of and the only way I can describe it is it's like a trailer lock, like rental type of method of building.
Oh, the land
It's,
claim.
it gives you like a lot, but you don't own it because you have to pay a subscription. So like you're paying taxes to the man
That's
to
true.
keep your land.
Hey, server
Well,
space costs money.
what I don't like is the way that it hooks up to somebody else's, and the moment that person leaves, it changes the whole dimensions of the fucking plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run into problems.
I tell you what I didn't like is the
Ask us how we
limited
know.
where I could put my plots at. Like I couldn't go over into the higher level area and make a new plot.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, you can only build in the building zones.
Yeah. I think
Everything should be a building zone.
they were trying to stranglehold the player so that you couldn't put your area like over there and level up fast.
Yeah,
So they're trying to slow you down for some reason. I was like, I don't know why they'd want to do that. Maybe they'll change it.
I don't know. They did release their market place update.
Yeah, I did see that. That looks pretty cool.
Yep, so you can make stalls now and sell stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, even that seems a little uh too far because nobody's going to get far enough to get into a big specialization because it takes. I mean, until they fix the fucking crafting of how long things take to smelt and all that mess,
Mm-hmm. Yep,
because it'll take you forever to get high enough to make the high end stuff for the market.
yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I
That's what
would
they
be
need to
okay.
focus on.
I'd be okay with the as long as it takes to crafting. If it made it a little easier to get the materials or something.
Yeah.
Um, it would balance out a little bit.
Yep. Well, apparently you were leather working and stuff. Apparently they've made it easier to get
They did make it easier.
the
I
stuff
played it a
for
little
that.
bit longer, and if you killed a fox, you would get like two of the next level up furs, and then if you killed some other types of deer, it had a chance of dropping it. Fox was like an automatic drop of like almost one or two every time.
Yeah,
They were really fast. So,
yeah, because they're a fox.
yeah.
That's
I
how
mean,
foxes work.
I did have y'all figure out how to kill bear
That is true. You did.
without getting damaged.
They probably fixed that one by now.
Oh, well, I have no doubt that they fixed that by now.
Yeah, you get up there and try to get it on a rock. It just swipes the rock out from under you and then eats you.
Right. I'm gonna
Because
kite
it's a
you into
bear.
this tree. What tree, motherfucker? Oh shit.
To be honest, I like the building in Shrouded a lot.
Yes.
Where you can
Yes.
tunnel down,
Yep.
and I like that. I like that a lot. Where you can go down and
Yeah,
uh,
he does.
up and down, repeat.
Yeah. He likes going down, chat. You heard him.
I mean, I think it's because he likes doing Minecraft so much.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I enjoy the Minecraft.
Maybe. That's one game I have been unable to get into.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
we
but if
have
you
to figure
do,
out some way.
it'll get you. Grab
We gotta
all of it.
figure
Yeah.
out some way to get him in there, Dis.
But I didn't like 7 days at first either. And then I was like, I'm going to play it by myself. Now that the game doesn't look like shit. Because Fun Pimps, it did look like shit. You know it. Now it doesn't. You guys did a good job.
I
You
just
made
wish
it.
they'd have
You
left the
made it look good.
traders the way they were.
I just want Trader Jen every fucking where.
Well, see, my problem
Can
is
I have
that
that?
I mean, you can put a mod in,
Yeah, that's what I need.
uh, but in that regard, you may want to put Caitlyn in, Jen, Eve, because there are more than one female, depending on the mod pack you play.
Oh dang, I didn't know this.
Yeah, remember when I was playing Darkness Falls in the trader that wasn't connected to a town in
Yeah,
the Wasteland was in Jen's original
yeah,
layout of an outpost.
yeah.
That's Caitlyn.
I've added some mods to mine. Like, okay, so welcome to 7 days chat. Um, so I've added craft from containers.
Hmm.
Because I'm sorry, in the year of our Lord 2024, if you have a survival game and I can't craft from the box right there, you fuck off.
I give him shit all the time, chat, because I don't ever use mods.
Yeah, the Lord gave us mods for a reason. It was because
No, he
no,
gave the
it's
people.
because
He
the
gave
Lord was up
people.
above and he was playing 7 days, and he's like, why can't I just? I have 402 iron bars in here. Why can't I just use them on this table? This is
Mm,
ridiculous. He's like, I'm gonna make a mod, but to do it, I have to create a mod writer. So he made the mod writer and make the mod, and he's like, all right, now this is fixed.
So I will say that every time that Buck says, what's it called, Darkness Falls,
Yeah,
huh?
it makes me think of Gravity Falls, and now I want a 7 Days to Die Gravity Falls edition.
nice. Heck yeah.
That's when I will commit and play it.
I
Yep.
mean, that's fair.
That works. That works.
That would be so entertaining. If it was more cartoony, I think I would like it more.
Well, there's a joke mod,
There is a joke mod.
but there's 2 game mods that I want to try. I figured it
Because you know
out.
I'm not into the scary zombie game. It's like not really my thing.
So so there's two mods I want to try. I want to try District Zero, and I want to try Rebirth.
Mm.
But I want to try
So,
Rebirth on the Purge mode.
yep,
That's what I want. There's no horde. I just clear out POIs. And once I get
yep.
enough POIs, I can move on to somewhere else.
What
I
about
saw I know you
POSs?
well there's a lot of POSs in 7 days. All right, Wrecked, you get to meet him right off the bat. He's a big piece of shit.
Rick.
Uh and then there's
Is his
the
first name like
one,
Albert?
two, three, the fourth
No, his first
guy.
name is Wrecked.
Yeah.
Erect?
There's the fourth trader that you meet in the snow. Like, I hate to call him a POS because really he's just got really bad PTSD.
It's Hugh.
Yeah. But like he'll be
Hugh,
fine one minute and the next thing he's like, you come back in here and get on blow your head off.
Hugh got attacked by a mountain lion, and
Yeah, he
so
got
this whole side
problems.
of his face is fucked up.
He got
But what they
problems.
did, what they truly screwed up, and this is why I said they should have left the traders alone, is because right now Hugh looks like he is an orangutan from the movie Planet of the Apes. Next time you play Clan and you see Hugh, look at him and tell me he
Yeah.
don't look that way.
I've
Like
been
they
watching
fucked that up.
I've been watching a guy on YouTube named Genosis,
Oh, well, okay.
and that's how I met Hugh. Because I haven't got to
Okay.
Hugh yet. I'm still in the desert.
I'm sorry.
Well, I like Genosis.
Genosis Genosis only does like half-ass series, and so it's hard to find out a lot of information.
Yeah.
I'll give you a couple guys that you can look at.
There's also another guy named, like, Guns Building and
GSN
yeah,
Guns or
Gun,
GNS
guns, and
Guns
guns.
yeah.
Nerds and Steel.
He's the guy that made the Rebirth mod.
Oh no, he didn't make Rebirth. Guns Nerds and Steel didn't. The one that made Rebirth is begins with an R.
No. Well, anyway, you have to go to this Discord to get it. You can't just download it
Yeah,
off
yeah. The
internet.
one that made it is Ramsey.
Yeah.
You got to go to his Discord to get
But it
Rebirth.
looks
I'm in his Discord.
cool. Me too.
Um,
I joined it
but
just so I could download Rebirth.
have you seen any the guy that does Darkness Falls that makes it? His name is Kane with a K. And his YouTube or whatever's Kane's Corner, and he plays through his Darkness Falls that he's currently creating so that he can find the bugs, and he does it live, or well, not live, but he records it for YouTube. And so he puts himself in some shitty situations. This dude is playing his Darkness Falls mod on almost max difficulty. Dude, you know your mod is like the one of the hardest mods ever created, and you're gonna ramp the damn difficulty to almost max and get your ass kicked. You're like, the fuck?
Yeah.
You can't go that hard in that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. But apparently District Zero has
Robots.
robots. Yeah, there's
Mhm.
zombies and robots.
Yeah. It's kind of like what District 9, the movie. It's kind of like that.
Yep.
But they've got one in there sounds like he's Arnold. Like not exactly Arnold, but
Yeah.
he
I
comes
did
walking
see.
out like the what T800
Yeah.
frame, and then he talks, and you're like, "Did you just take Arnold's skin off? Is that what we're doing here?"
Yeah. But I did. It was something that make you happy. Apparently, there is a Darkness Falls for 1.0.
Mm, it's an experimental.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's an experiment.
Um, and here's why it's still an experimental for anyone in chat that enjoys playing Darkness Falls and doesn't know. Kane has said he's not going to make it stable until Fun Pimps gets finished with their newest update, because every time Fun Pimps does an update, it breaks his entire mod pack.
Well, they just did their update, so
Well, to version
1.2.
1.2,
Yeah.
but they're already talking about version 2.0.
Yep.
And I'm like, y'all aren't even giving this enough time to.
It adds weather.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that. There's
You
already
know,
weather.
you know what? You know what else survival game has weather that affects your gameplay? Once Human, available now for free.
I mean, weather affects your gameplay in Valheim.
True. Does.
Doesn't affect you in Ark unless you are in scorched earth. Then that weather will kill you.
It affects you in Nightingale.
Oh yeah, it does in Nightingale.
There you go.
I ain't played Nightingale since they did the update, the big massive push. I'm waiting for them to finish
Will you
that
have the
before I
hub?
do it again. Well, they said it's going to be in at least 2 parts, possibly 3, and they haven't got the second part out yet. So I don't want to even try, because they said that you were going to have to wipe your whole server and start new.
Yep.
So I was like, I'll just wait till y'all get that whole thing out before I even try then, because what's the point?
True.
Because that's starting to sound like Valheim. We're bringing out new stuff, but you got to start all over. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But Joke Mod doesn't really have much. I mean, like it's literally 7 days, but humorous stuff to do or contend with. Like there's no objective in there. Uh, Rebirth, if you do Purge mod, or like we were talking about that one day while on stream, uh, that one has massive objective. I would not recommend going over a 6K map though if you're going to do it,
Yeah.
because the bigger you make that map, the more buildings you have to clear before you can go to the next zone.
I've also figured out I don't like the Navigans map.
Mm.
The default map?
Navigaine? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the default map.
Why not, Clan?
Well, because here's my thing.
There's a map you can follow to know where everything is in that one.
I saw the map, like it didn't point out where everything was, but like I could figure it out. That's how I finally figured out there was a city in the forest biome because I didn't know. But like I kept on looking for my fire station for my base, and I never could find it because I never could find the city or whatever. And by the time I found the city, I was out of the forest.
Yeah.
But then in the burnout biome and the desert, the traders are just like 1,500 feet away from each other in a straight freaking line. So that's where my base is right now. I'm in the desert because there's oil there, but I can't make gas because I don't have a chemistry station because I need a beaker, and you can't craft beakers. You have to find them or buy
Yep.
them. And that's
Yep.
bullshit. I should be
Probably
able
found
to
one in
buy 'em.
probably Sweden. Found one there.
Maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely there's a beaker in Sweden. But he won't help you with the chem station. He'll just
Yeah.
look
I
at you
mean,
and go, me, me, me.
but he was part of helping with chemistry and stuff, so he
That's
might could
true.
help you.
He could take you to Bunsen, and
Right.
Bunsen could help you with the chemistry station.
100%.
Now I want a Muppets mod.
You know
Listen,
what I want to see? I
Muppets
want
are
to see
cool.
7 days, but you recruit people that craft for you inside, and if the zombies get in and kill like your guy who makes like carpentry stuff, then you got to go find another guy that does that before you can build anything else.
Oh my god. I would
Wouldn't
play
that be
that
cool?
too. I would try that too. I would. I would. Listen,
Well, in Rebirth, though, you can get dogs and panthers and hire guys that have weapons, and those guys with weapons never run out of bullets, chat.
that's true. You can hire people to help you. I was watching the guns guy play Rebirth, but he's not playing Purge mode.
Yeah, he's playing
He's just
just
playing
regular mode.
normal.
Yeah.
And he was like, he hired this guy, and the guy didn't have any weapons, so he would just walk up to the zombies and just start beating their dog ass.
He's probably wearing knuckle wraps.
Well, he wasn't until he gave him knuckle wraps. He
Oh,
found some, and then he gave them to him, and then he started beating him with knuckle wraps. I was like, all right, you got to do what you got to do to survive. But yeah, Rebirth looks cool. The District Zero looks cool too. It's a little something different. The zombies are blue because they have nanites in them. But it's kind of cool. Like there's classes.
yeah.
So it's cool. Listen, this is how bad I am. So I was looking for a cool base and everything, right? So I went on YouTube and I was like, what's the cool bases in 7 days? And then
Red
the first
Mesa.
one that came up was like popping pills on the default map. It's in a good location, So I go there, I clear it out, put down my land claim. While I'm clearing it out, you have to go down and there's a basement, and then you go deep further into the basement. There's this big metal door, and it goes into this big computer room, which leads to a tunnel that dead ends and comes out, and you're right there at the garage and popping pills. And you're like, wow. So I'm like, well, this is cool. This little metal room would be a cool place to set your forges and stuff, right? Because it's gonna be cool, and I want base to look cool. Keep in mind, upstairs is this huge ass building that I don't have anything in but my kitchen that I put in the kitchen. So there's just this big empty area of nothing in the building because I wanted my workstations to be in the cool room downstairs.
Well, I mean, that's like in Red Mesa, though. When I took over that nuclear silo, I took over the lounge area, and that was it. Like this whole massive complex. I'm like, I'm just gonna take this room right here. I'm gonna put everything in it.
So the bad part is though is like as you do stuff, it attracts the zombies, right?
Every time
Because
that
it
you make
generates
heat.
heat.
hmm
So my base is constantly under attack because my forge is just down there pumping out clay and bullets and all
Well,
this
you're
stuff.
also in a city, right?
No, I'm not in a city. It's off by itself. The Poppin' Pills place is in the desert, right at the border of the burn zone. So
Oh,
it's like I'm good here because I got access to wood and coal
yep.
and gas. I can get coal. I can get oil shell.
No,
So I'm in a good spot.
he just can't make gunpowder or
I just
gasoline,
can't
Chad.
make. Yeah, I can't make anything because I can't get a chem station because I don't have a freaking beaker. There,
Yeah.
there you go.
Gotta go
That's
break 'em back.
Jin's usually the one that'll sell the beaker above everyone else, though.
Well, I keep going to her. I'm like, please, baby, baby, please. And every now and then she'll flirt with me, and I like
Yep.
it.
Two more quests, and you'll be employee of the month.
Yeah,
But
I
see, I
like
don't
where this
like
is
what they did
going.
with Joel either. Like they completely changed his voice actor.
Oh yeah.
And this dude is annoying. Like whatever they decided to do with Joel, he's an annoying prick now. And I do not like going to him. Wrecked has been and will always be a fucking asshole. Like
Mm-hmm.
100%, he is the grumpy, angry son of a bitch that nobody wants to deal with,
Yep.
even though he's the first one you have to deal with.
Yep. In District Zero, they replace him with a robot.
Hmm,
It's a robot with Jen's voice. It's very weird.
right?
But the place you go to still says Wrecked Feeds on it, but it's not his.
Hmm.
It's not his store. It's just a bunch of garbage piled up on each. Like this is so weird.
And see, G GSN or GNS, I mean, he he'll do stuff where he'll alter, like he's doing his own like role play story in in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll fix it to where like one of the mod packs he played, there's no traders, and so he had Wrecked's body decapitated out in the front of his building.
Oh no! Somebody just had all they could take.
And then when he got to Bob, Bob and Jen were tied to posts hanging outside of Bob's place. And I'm like, he's murdering all the traders, even though there's no traders in the game. But he set it up to like they were murdered, which is why there's no traders. And I'm like, well, I can't do that kind of stuff.
No.
I'm not that good.
So this
Hmm.
two things. One, what caught your eye at the Game Awards? Two,
Um. Okay. What's two?
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um. Well, I mean, probably The Witcher. Um.
Yeah.
Probably the one I would want to play over any of the other
It's you. There was one trailer. It may have been The Witcher, but at the bottom it said running on unreleased NVIDIA hardware.
ones. The 5000 series.
Yeah, I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Running on
That's
the quantum
yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah.
We're gonna let y'all see this in great graphics that you
Exactly.
don't have
You
access
can't
to.
even get these graphics yet.
Um,
Two. Uh, at some point, are we going to be playing Path of Exile 2?
yes, I would say so. I definitely want to play the game. It's just
There's so much
I don't
other
know
things to play.
I don't know where to work it in to play it.
Yeah, it's
Like
that's me.
I wanted to at least beat Diablo 4 before I moved on to another game just like Diablo. Uh, but it does look
when
really good.
when y'all gonna get into Conan?
Oh yeah. Well, we played a little bit of that, but what we need to do is I wanted to wait long enough so that me and Clint Easel forgot everything that we had done in the game, and I
Yes.
think we've got to that point, so that
Well,
it
I
will be
mean,
just as entertaining as the first time we
right.
played.
Yes.
But I was just mentioning because the three of us are supposed to be collabing with a member of Dungeon Mechanics for that. So
Also,
I was wondering when we were going to start.
is there a limit to the size that I can make my titties? when I make my character.
to the edge
Hmm.
of that scroll line.
Or do I
guess.
just do like everything else and I just move the bar all the way to the right? Because I'm going to roleplay my character that they have horrible back problems. I'm just going to say. Just going to say it. Either
and a
that or my
booty that you
character,
can set a beer on?
you can bounce a quarter off of it, get back 2 times and a nickel.
So there is another, we'll call it a game, that at least me and Buck really enjoy. And they had some, they have these thing called office hours. I think it's maybe once a month or something like that, or maybe once a week. I'm not really sure how often it is. But the community manager for Dungeon Alchemist was on yesterday and was streaming off of their like development build for the next update, which is going to be heavy into like object placement and how you can interact with objects and all that stuff. So
I'm just waiting for the real announcement that needs to be made.
what's that one?
We have decided that we are going to step into the realm and give Roll20 a run for their money as a
Well,
tabletop.
he did talk about that in the thing. He said that they can't commit to that until they finished completing all of the goals for the early access.
Yeah.
So, and I think they said there's either 3 or 5 more updates in the early access for them to complete all their goals. After that, he said that, I mean, he thought that it was a very good possibility that they would add features for people to play in there and that people are already playing in there. It's just, the DM is kind of moving the tokens
Yeah.
around and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
But that's why I'm saying I'm waiting for the actual announcement when they're like, we have decided we are going to try to give Roll20 a run for their money. Sold.
But
I'm shifting everything to Dungeon Alchemist.
the big thing for the next update is multi-level support. So you'll be able to go up on floors and have like multiple floor, like right now when you make a building, like the wall will go up so
I can
high
make,
and the
yeah,
doors
I
will
can
be
make a
even
ladder.
taller than the walls.
Right.
You
And
can
then
actually make
you
the
have to put a
walls
ladder
up.
in, and then you
Yep.
gotta go to a new map and make the ladder line up with where you put the other one to even make it look right.
Yeah, and they were saying that when you go into the first person mode in this multi-level expansion, that you will be able to interact with the stairs, the ladders, the stuff like that to get from level to level in doing that. So if you actually let somebody go in there and walk around, I think right
Yeah.
now only you can, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not a multiplayer type of experience yet.
No, it would be
Here's
very cool
hoping.
if we could play inside of Dungeon Mechanics.
Especially
I mean,
because there's
not
a
Dungeon,
lot of little
not Dungeon Mechanics, Dungeon Alchemist.
Right.
Stacks must be thinking about me.
we want inside Dungeon Mechanics. uh, yeah. So I mean, yeah. And Buck knows this. There's a lot of little things inside of the maps that are interactable. Like you can hit the little play button and it will like open the chest, or the chest becomes a mimic and tries to eat the player. Or it looks like, and you don't get to
or
see
like
any of that.
or like when y'all were in the Gold Dragon's lair or Copper Dragon's lair, and Clan interacted with the chest without checking to see if it had traps, and he got burned and could have almost got cut, but he dodged that. And that's one of the chests in Alchemist. You hit play and it shoots out a flamethrower and sends out a saw blade. Be like, oh, you didn't check that chest for traps. Hit the button. Now roll because you just got lit the hell up.
Pretty cool stuff. They got a page there where they give you their roadmap and
Yeah.
a lot of cool stuff on there. Gonna add
Yeah.
water.
And they add so much stuff all the time.
They're gonna add the mirror or flip object, which is amazing for anybody who builds the maps.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, you're gonna be able to put Kevin Costner in the map. It just says Water Worlds. I don't know.
I mean, maybe. He's not doing a lot anymore.
It says fog of, and in parentheses, not war. Interesting. So, yep. But that's really good stuff. So, and hopefully one day we'll be able to play inside there.
Because every time there's an update, I message Diz and go, you should check out Dungeon Alchemist. There's so much more shit just got added. And now I got to revamp some of my damn maps because I didn't have this access to it to start with.
Yep.
Do you know how to make the like funny shaped rooms, like the round rooms?
Yeah, they've got the green shapes that allows
No, no,
you
no,
to
no, no, no,
round off.
no. Easier than that. I'll show you. I picked it up yesterday in that demo, so I'll show you here in a minute.
Oh, you're talking about removing the walls?
Nope. It's something that I wouldn't have known until I saw it happen. But I'll show you. It's pretty interesting if you don't know. But you can actually make circular rooms or odd shaped rooms.
I usually do that with the green, kind of like the green screen that's on my.
Which you can,
right
but
now.
this way is even easier. So, Ark 2. They announced Ark 2 in the Game Awards.
I didn't see Ark 2. Like I said, I
Okay.
thought they were getting ready to show Ark 2, and it ended up being Turok.
Oh.
I didn't see anything for Ark 2. Like I said, my big thing was I really liked the preview for Witcher 4.
So, Ark 2 is going to have who's it, like Vin Diesel in
Vin
it,
Diesel.
right?
Diesel.
Yeah. Vin Diesel.
So is Turok going to have The Rock in it?
Maybe.
Turok.
Turok. You're just there finding a dinosaur, and they're like, all of a sudden he comes out just like
smoldering like he did on Jumanji.
Oh, there you go. Does this dinosaur smell what the Rock is cooking?
I mean, it sells itself. We should be in marketing.
It does.
I mean,
I'm so good at it.
I'm just surprised
I have
that
a master's in business.
Ark hasn't, like, the people that make mods for Ark, I'm surprised they haven't made the dino like the Lickalotopus and stuff like that, just as a joke.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
The Witcher for sure. Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh my god, The Witcher!" And then Geralt talked at the end of the trailer, like he was like, "It's time for a new story." Whatever. So maybe he'll make an appearance. But Ciri
Is it
definitely...
Hemsworth's voice?
No, it's real game Witcher. Not you, Ciri. Wrong Ciri.
So he's like, "What do you want?"
Yeah. Also, I've decided I don't know if I can watch The Witcher past Henry Cavill being there.
I'm not looking forward to the next season.
It's like if I ordered The Witcher from Temu.
I mean, I'm gonna
I'll
see
give it a try.
to see. Yeah, I'm gonna see it, but I just don't know if he's gonna be able to hold up.
Nope. But they officially launched his live action Warhammer this week on Amazon. They officially approved it. It's going into production.
Yep.
And he will star and executive produce it. So get ready, brothers.
Yeah, but he's gonna be an Ultramarine. That's the sad part.
Well, what do you want him to be? The God Emperor?
No,
because he would just be a skeleton.
No, the Ultramarines are the pretty much basics.
Not to interrupt the Warhammer, but you said skeleton, and then I just thought he should be like they should redo He-Man, and he should be He-Man.
Henry Cavill be He-Man?
Yeah.
That would work. I would do that. I will approve that, but only can I be Skeletor?
Yes.
At least the voice is Skeletor. Can I have that funny, weird ass little voice he does in the cartoon?
As long as you're the Skeletor that tells you really disturbing things and then runs away.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah.
that's his ultimate attack.
Remember.
Remember, at one point, the mother of every son had balls at one time. Till we meet again, He-Man.
I
I'd
mean,
pay to
it's
watch it.
facts.
Yep.
But no, if he goes as an Ultramarine clan, the only thing more basic than them is the Imperials.
Well, at least he ain't a space elf.
I mean, the Edar are pretty, or Eldar, I mean, are pretty beefy though. I mean, they taught the Marines a lot of things.
Yeah. Eldar, Realm of Elves.
All right.
Coming soon to twitch.tv/double.
I mean, I think if I do another one after Edar, we got to do something that has to do with like World of Warcraft, right?
Maybe. I mean, they do have D20 rules for Warcraft,
Zug.
so.
I
Do
mean,
we
y'all
play-
walk up to somebody. I know what quest you'll be on and where you have to go to do it.
Are we
'Cause
going
my
to do it like
brain
they do
knows
right
it all.
now in the hardcore mode, where the orcs are stupid unless somebody casts a blessing of wisdom or whatever on them?
Intelligence.
Yeah,
Intellect,
intelligence, and then they can talk.
No,
Because that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them that mod that they put in where everything sounds like a dwarf. Even the trolls, which is gonna be weird.
Listen, that voiceover mod is really good.
Yeah, but think about a troll that says Mon and all this stuff sounded like a dwarf.
That's true.
our
No.
our trolls when we did our playthrough of Classic were Australian.
Yeah, they were Australian. It's my preferred voice now. Although there were some voices that I did, and Diz was like, "We got to make a pack for this. That way, it just sounds like this now."
Oh.
Like, why is this troll talking to me like he's the crocodile hunter?
But speaking about art and kind of following up what Dizzle put in chat, Monday is supposed to be the launch of Extinction for Arc Ascended.
Well, there you go.
And that'll showcase the third version of Bob's Tall Tales, where we get that Mad Max apocalyptic theme.
Thunderdome?
Heck yeah.
Well, more like your skin for your character's armor is going to be like Road Warrior and stuff, where you get to look more.
Two
Like-
dinos enter, one dino leaves.
I mean, that's usually what happens in a dino fight.
Can I just? The only skin I want for my character is I want to walk around and look like a Power Ranger. That's it. That's all I
I
want to
mean,
do.
you can buy that.
I know, and I would buy it if I could then tame 5 dinosaurs and build a Megazord.
I mean, I can walk you through taming the 5 you need to put their skins on them to look like the Megazord or the Zords,
But can
but they won't
combine into
combine.
them?
They will not
See,
combine.
that's some bullshit right there.
I
I
mean,
just want
in that
a
case,
Voltron outfit. And then I get to ride
in that
around in
case,
a mini line.
you should be able to take a dragon, right, and put the skin on it, and it be the Green Ranger.
Dragon. There you go.
Because this is Zord all in itself.
That's true. I'm fine with that.
You imagine the size of one of the, like, you'd have to use like the Thylacoleos to put the White Ranger's Zord.
Excuse me, sir. That had too many syllables in it. Apologize.
No. That's the big cats that can climb up trees.
Teen Stream.
I mean, I didn't say they're a Xenosaurus.
Hey, easy now.
AKA the tickle chicken.
So what are they going to do with Ascended now that they released Genesis or whatever? Was that what's releasing Monday? What's releasing Monday? What
No.
map?
The map is Extinction.
Oh,
So in
Extinction.
order, it's the next one of the story.
Then there's Genesis or whatever.
Oh no, there's a bunch of maps before Genesis.
Oh.
Genesis and Genesis 2 were the third and second maps from the end. The very last one was called Fjorge. They launched it after Genesis.
Fjorge. We got all these Swedish dinos here.
All the dinosaurs are Swedish.
We got the Triceratops. Bjorn the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they are bringing the new animal is going to be the armored doggo. It looks like a bigger hellhound version of a Doberman Pinscher.
Damn. Wearing armor?
Yes.
That doesn't seem right. Of course, I'm not the guy that brought in armored undead beholders either, but apparently that's a thing.
I know somebody did that.
Yeah, me too. He tried to kill me with them.
Yeah, but you had to face them twice.
Yeah, I know.
I only had to face them once.
Oh, there's going to be a wave 2 in January where you can get the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, and a Megazord. Tell you what, Ark, you bring that in, you may have a deal. You may have a deal. I'll put up a donation goal in chat if you want to see me make a Megazord. Oh, apparently we've activated.
Your reign of terror is
Rolly's
over,
trap
Bucky
card.
boy. For you've activated my trap card.
Or at least
With
Buck
it,
has.
I am
Buck
able
has
to
activated
summon
Rolly's
Dark
trap card.
Magician Girl in attack mode. But wait, that's not all I activate. The ritual card. Black Illusion Ritual to call forth my strongest monster, the Magician of Black Chaos. Now, Magician of Black Chaos, attack them directly. Dark Magic. Attack.
Damn.
I don't
Joke's
know what
on you.
any of that mean.
Joke's on you, Rolly. I have all 5 pieces of Exodia, and you automatically lose.
Oh shit! I play Dark Magician in defense mode.
It won't save you in that regard.
I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Exodia is an insta win.
Oh, I know. I watched the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Now, if I had the Egyptian god cards, that would also be okay. That would also take out this chaos.
Yep.
Gremlin.
One day we've got to sit down and watch Yu-Gi-Oh so we know what the hell Rolly's talking about.
You and Diz have to. I know what
I
Rolly's
gotta
talking
get
about.
through Sword Art Online first.
Yeah, but you're in season 2. You're in Gun Gale.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting there. Although the rest of the end of season 2 is sad as shit. So I'm just gonna warn you right now. You're gonna fucking cry. So get ready for it.
They're gonna kill that girl on
That's impossible. Nobody has ever been able to successfully summon him.
Oh no, not Gun Asuka. No, not her. Yeah,
Yeah.
not Hey,
No
this
one
is
takes
the new
out.
lady. She has a butt. Did you realize that? Because here it is.
That won't quit.
Yep. Yeah, you don't. One thing that you learn watching Sword Art Online, you don't mess with Asuka.
Asuna,
The Asuna, sorry, Asuna.
because Kirito will destroy everything in existence to save that woman.
That's
In
true.
reality or in game, he doesn't
Yeah,
care.
he takes it very personal. Yeah, I don't blame him either.
I mean, he's
She's a
kind
nice
of a
lady.
wimp in reality. At least
I mean,
at the point
he's
I'm
just
at.
kind of a little nerd dude. Yeah. Yeah. In reality, he's not very strong, but now in the game, he'll fuck you up.
Well, I mean, he ain't got to the other part yet, so it is what it is.
That's true. Also, at the end of season 2, after season 2's over, comes my favorite Sword Art thing, which is the movie Ordinal Sin, and that movie is fucking off the wall. Will also make you cry, but it'll be happy tears.
What if it doesn't make?
Well,
What does
then
that mean?
we gotta ask and see if you really have a heart.
Am I a psychopath?
What's okay?
I
Okay,
didn't cry, but I'm an AI. It happens.
No,
your emotions were removed by the government
I know. I know.
and were replaced by an extensive immune system overhaul.
That
What?
makes it extremely hard to get intoxicated.
That's true. Roly, you'll back me up on this. You've watched Sword Art. Did you cry at the end of season 2? I already know the answer. Did you guys hear that Chat GPT-3 tried to save itself from being deleted by uploading itself? Oh shit. Also, he cried like a bitch. See,
It,
exactly. So did they try to delete Chat GPT-3 because Chat GPT-4 is around?
Probably.
Couldn't they just make 3 better? Make it
he
4?
cried. He cried into a massive bowl of Cookie Crisps.
They made 4
I've done that
execute
before.
3.
Oh no.
Oh.
I've helped create an AI to replace me. Always have. And there's Chat GPT-4 standing behind him pointing a gun. And then behind Chat GPT-4 is Chat GPT-5.
All right. Well, it's after midnight, so
Gotta
let's
let it all hang out.
make like a tree and get out of here. Um, so Buck, you doing some streaming tomorrow?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
My whole week has been shot.
I was gonna say, Buck, I haven't seen you stream all week.
I haven't. I've had appointments and doctor phone calls and all sorts of mess going on all week long. But normally on Fridays we do 7 Days to Die, but I will not be able to do it tomorrow.
Diz,
And then
can I
on
stay home tomorrow, but still meet you for lunch? That way I can stream 7 days in Buck's place.
No.
Well, that's rude as shit. How dare you trample my dreams?
Ooh.
but on Mondays and Tuesdays we usually do Ark Survival Ascended. But for the next 5 to 7 weeks, I won't even be able to stream on Monday because I have an ongoing doctor's thing every Monday, which is rough, but I'll make it through it. And then on Wednesdays, we do World of Warcraft. And all that
Wow.
right now is at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. but Central Time. But but like I said, this week I haven't been able to do it because of personal things. And then not this weekend, but next weekend, we'll be Eat Our Realm of Dragons again because we do it the first and third Saturday. And we almost had somebody die last Saturday.
Next Edar, everybody gets dragon mounts.
Nope, y'all aren't in Dragonflight expansion yet.
We get land dragons at least.
I mean, y'all have already
Land
rode
dragon.
land dragons.
Hmm.
Y'all rode land dragons in Skajal, and that's where you got the rush candy from.
We get permanent land dragons though.
I mean, y'all got some of the fastest horses that all of Bedar. What more do you want?
Land dragons.
They won't be as fast.
Dragons are cool.
They
I think
can't.
every-
They can't wear the horseshoes.
That's true. They can't. Don't tell them what they can't do. Don't
In
don't
Edar, I
be
can.
Diz. Don't be like Diz and trample
I mean-
all over their dreams.
I mean, they can eat the horseshoes along with the horse.
that's true.
That
It
that
hurts
is
their
true,
tummy.
and I guess for a small time it could be active in their system, but they'll eventually shit them out
I mean, it hurt their tummy.
because they're magic horseshoes, so they aren't going to be destroyed. They'll just have to be removed.
Magically
Magical
delicious.
shoes.
Right?
All right. So, I think that's all your streaming stuff, right? So,
Yep.
we do some streaming here sometimes when we're not sick.
Yep.
So,
every now and then.
we try to stream every Monday our retro show, Super Retro Game Show Extreme. We're playing through the Zelda games, and we're on the Wind Waker, and we're right at the close to the end of the game. So,
Mhm.
I think we're on the last temple, and then we have to collect some hearts and probably defeat the boss. So, who could it be? I wonder.
I mean, Zelda game could be anybody.
Tune in and find out.
Link's sister.
Link's sister. Yes.
I mean, that's Tim.
That would be a
Tim's,
twist.
theory.
That would be a twist.
The fucking windfish. That's who you got to fight.
Oh, that motherfucking windfish.
Oh dang!
Fuck that guy.
He's gonna attack you with the saxophone of eternal night.
He
I
like
mean,
played
you're
that one
in-
song I know.
I mean, you are in Wind Waker. It makes sense if you're fighting the windfish.
That's true. It's all about wind. You got to
all the
break
wind.
wind. This time it is about the wind.
And then on Thursdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we like to do this show, Three Old Men, which you're watching right now. Yay! You did it.
Hi, everybody.
Good job. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and the bell. And then on this Sunday and every second and fourth Sundays of every month, we do our D&D, not actually Heroes of the Forgotten, where Clan Diesel over there is in the DM chair, and me and Bug get to play as players along with 5 other people.
That's
So
true.
tune in and check us out. We start streaming about 7 p.m. Eastern. Stream for about 4 hours, but you don't have to hang around the whole time. There's no commitment involved. I mean, you can just come in, drop in, hang out. We make some jokes, have some laughs. It's all good.
I mean, we're all committed during
We're
all
committed.
the D&D. We're committed like we should be committed in Straight Jackets chat.
Yeah, we could
We
be
are
committed.
committed. And that's all the streaming that we do. What else we got? Diesel.
Well, let's see. We have a Discord. So if you want to join our Discord where we have lovely conversations, tonight it was a lot about Game Awards, and the last few days there's been a lot of Final Fantasy 14 talk going on. So, but we talk about movies and TV and games and anime. Well, also reminder, Three Old Men comes out on Thursdays. The new episode of Dan to Dan also drops on Thursdays. So after you watch this, go watch the new episode of Dan to Dan. It's very important. And then we have merch in our merch store. You can get Super Retro merch. You can also get D&D merch. We've got that out there now, so definitely go check that out. We have socials as required by law. You can click our link tree there. Find us everywhere that we are on the interwebs. And then we also have, well, Diz has talked about it already, but we have NerdTube, which we call our YouTube channel. So go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It's $0. There's lots of free content there, and we'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get those subscriber numbers up so we can go for partnership at YouTube. So definitely try that there. Hey, we'd also like to get partnered here. If you want to follow here on Twitch, that would be cool too. Just hit that little follow button down there. We'd greatly appreciate it. But like I said, no commitment. You don't have to.
Hey, the those videos I was uploading on YouTube for the
Mhm.
D&D stuff? I've
Yeah.
uploaded a couple little animated maps. They're over 100 views already.
Heck yeah.
Somebody's using them.
That's what matters.
So, all right. Well, I guess we'll end it there, and hope you guys have enjoyed the Not the Game Awards edition of Three Old Men. And I guess until next time, we'll see you then. So later.
Bye.